What I was fascinated with was why people fought, what made them go out there and risk their lives and die in a horrible way, unprecedentedly horrible way. It was, after all, a total war. And what made them do it? What made the women to send off the men into that war, knowing perfectly well that they might not come back? So actually, that was my dad who asked this question. My dad is a military, so he asked, why did they fight? It was so horrible, and if there was no defined mission of the war, why did they go off and fight? So this is how I started thinking about this, and I started collecting, looking for letters and diary entries and political speeches and things, and songs and sheet music and things of that nature to come up with an explanation.
Well, what can I ask her a question?
Sure.
I mean, why did you explained it so beautifully in the, when we had the preview for the can you talk a little bit about why people fought, the numerous reasons why you found that people fought? That's the thing,
because what happens here, what happens with us, we want to find out a single mission, the cause, the underlying cause, that there's got to be just one single true cause of the war. And it's never the case. Wars fought for different reasons by different people with different missions. And what happened with the Civil War, and we can't really denigrate the other side because the cause might have been wrong. They still were valiant, brave people who did go off and fight in the most self-sacrificing manner. So what I was trying to do is to look at the war through the eyes of the people who actually lived through it. There have been, as you know, there have been so much post-war debate. You have to kind of excavate the feel of the era from all this debris of things that piled up since 1866. 1865. There is a legacy of the lost cause, of the Confederate kind of romantic maudlin explanation, vision of the war, and there is the legacy of Reconstruction and Jim Crow and the Civil Rights era. So we most of the time we try to figure out what the Civil War means to us. What I was trying to do is to find out what it meant to them.